Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, already I've picked up a new project from Copart this morning. Got down there nice and early, 8 o'clock. Got it picked up, come back, it's out the front. I'm gonna show you that on Monday. Okay, so new project on Monday, something completely different. I've not done one of these before. Very interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, we'll do that Monday. I've also took over the Peugeot 108 over to the paint shop, the little black one we done yesterday. So now, today, we need to work on the Suzuki Alto. The painter said once he's finished with the Peugeot 108, which will probably be next Tuesday, he wants to swap. I said, look, I've got another one ready to go soon. He said, well, what you do, get it ready, and then we'll just swap them over. I'll take this one over to him, bring the Peugeot 108 back, and then we can go on like that. So that is what we've got to do today, guys, is get this to a point where we can get it over to the paint shop. But I think we should be able to get quite a lot done today on this because it don't really need a lot, but we just need to line things back up and replace the headlight and sort out the bumper so we can respray it. So bits and pieces like that. So let's get cracking. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, guys, let me show you the wing now. So basically, that was all a little bit sort of messed up a little bit. So we're trying to get it looking the best we can like this in the position. Do you see what I'm saying? So I have been messing around with it. That's helped a lot, actually. This hammer with this point, because I'm able to sort of really sort of get it up like that into that corner and sort of start tapping it up. And it actually helped quite a lot. I had to strengthen the back of it up with a little bit of block of wood like this, just put it inside, and then it helps as you're knocking it. It just doesn't bend that bracket anymore. Do you know what I mean? But I think that is in the best position, and it's straight enough to get the bracket on. Basically, this is the bracket for that connects the actual wing to the bumper, and the bumper sits inside this. But so what I had to do is obviously make sure, does it go that way? Yeah, it goes that way. It goes in like that, and then what you do is you put two screws, one up there and then one down there, and then that will hold it in the right place, so that when you connect the bumper up, it sort of holds it in place as well. So yeah, and I think that's in a good position now to get that sturdy and straight. I don't know the position of this bracket yet. Still got to work that out because I've got to put the headlight in place. And then it really does depend on where that sits, whether or not, because it is so flimsy, that bracket. It's just nothing to it. So again, I'm just looking both sides to see, you know, what it actually looks like and the position of it. That's the bracket there. It's very slightly different from left to right, but you know, I'm just trying to gauge the right position of it. So yeah, but I think it's getting there. Actually, it didn't take that much to get that sort of lined up and straightened up. Still want to knock it back a little bit, and we'll see what happens with that. I have got another headlight on that side. It was the only one I could find, a second-hand one that looks like this, that's all faded, but the brackets, the tabs had broke, so that was no good. And the only other one I could find was brand new, and that is what I've got. So it's gonna look a very, very strange, little bit different, because this is brand new and that's second hand. All I can do is rub it down, take it back, and see if we can polish that up. You know, get it better than what it is, but I just don't think we're going to get it like brand new. It's just not going to happen. So, but we will be working on that. Don't get me wrong, we will be working on it to try and get it a little bit better than what it is, which I think we can. It's just going to take a bit of time. So, but so far, so good. I'm quite happy with the progress. So let's keep going. We'll get the bracket on, headlights in place, and see how we go. So I'll set you back up, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. After messing around a lot with that headlight, I think we've got it. I've got it there, exactly where it should be. You can see the bracket is now in place as well. It actually connects inside to the headlight, makes that solid. And the position of it is absolutely spot on. I'm quite happy now that that's where it should be. And then we're going to move on to getting this headlight a little bit cleaner, because, yeah, I think you're never going to get it perfect, because it ain't going to be, it's not a new headlight, you know. And as long as I explain that to people and stuff like that, I think they'll get it. But we've definitely got to work on that headlight, and then we've got to get this bumper back in position as well, and have a look at that. Might give it a sand down, just a little bit of a sand down on the front end, just before we give it over to the painter. But yeah, definitely getting there now, really moving along. It's looking a lot better, and the position is absolutely perfect. So let's carry on. Let's just keep going with it. And then just getting it ready for the paint shop. Don't know if we're going to be able to do any work on this side today, but let's just see how much time we've got left over. But yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's continue. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, guys, well, not too bad. It's gone, it's gone really well. I do think that the painter's got to mess around with it a little bit more. I've tried to heat it up from the other side and push it back out and straighten it back up. And it's a lot better than what it was, but it still needs a little bit more attention. I think the painter, he heats them up as well and manipulates the plastic back into position. So I'm going to kind of leave it there. I'm not going to put any filler over it, because you've still got to sand it back really further, and I don't want to be sort of putting filler over it and just messing around with it. So I think just leave it with him. He'll do an absolute amazing job, as he always does for me on all the cars that he paints for me. But I just don't want to make his life a little harder. Do you know what I mean? I have removed this trim, which is the spotlight and the cover, just to make his life a little bit easier, because it gives it a better finish as well. He can just spray it in, and he hasn't got to tape this up, and he hasn't got to worry about getting the paint. The paint can go right in there and be covered up as it should do. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I did that, took that off. Done a little repair on this lip as well, because that needed to be strengthened up a little bit more. Wasn't really happy with it. This top bit was a bit loose. So I just wanted to put some staples on the other side here, just to really strengthen it up, and it'll be like better than new, basically, because it'll be, you know, stapled in with metal staples, and it's a lot stronger. Like down here, that's okay, you know, from factory or whatever. I haven't done these staples here up to about there. But yeah, it's all it is a little bit of plastic that's connected to that, and you know, they break. They're very, very easily broken, those things. So, but luckily enough, it's yeah, it should be good to go. So I think we are ready now to put back on the car. Before I do, what do we think? It's not perfect, and it was never going to get perfect. It was never going to get like brand new. It wasn't, but a lot better than what it was. I might have another go at it as well, see if I can get it any better than that, but I don't want to do it anymore until it comes back from the paint shop, because if I start going over it and then spraying lacquer over it and really sort of making it shine and pop like this one, when it goes to the paint shop, it will stick all over the headlight. I don't want that. So I'm going to leave it like that as it is, but we're not finished with it quite yet. So let's get this bumper fitted and seeing what it looks like. And then basically that should be us done, ready for the paint shop. So let's crack on, guys. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, there we go. That is the bumper in place. Still want to mess around with it a little bit, but I've left it loose for the painter because I wanted to bring it away off the light and stuff like that. So, yeah, still got to mess around with it, but it's ready for him to do his bit now. He can go to the paint shop and he can just do that whole corner. I think he's got to take it up there as well, apparently up the this bit here. Just to blend it, and he's going to blend it into the door and into the bonnet as well, so he's going to do this whole corner kind of thing. Yeah, you know, that's kind of ready now. I did move on to the door at the back here, and I thought, you know what, let's have a little go from the inside to see if I can make it any better. It looks like someone had the same idea, because from the inside, the door card, someone's had this off before and then just masticed it on. Not a very good mastic job, I've got to be honest. It looks, yeah, it looks like someone's first ever mastic attempt with a mastic gun. I remember them days, but it looks horrendous. But yeah, someone's obviously took it off and tried to get in there themselves and have a go at that. And the reason why they couldn't do it is because and the same reason why I can't do it, and it's because of that bar there. The actual dent is behind this bar right in that corner there, and it's behind this bar. So you can't get in there. You just can't get anything in there. I'll try to get something like up like that, and then try to sort of lever it, and you just can't. You just really can't get anything in there to sort of move it about. So I think we're gonna have to leave it there. Just sort of flat and polish the rest of the car where the scuffs are here and here on the back. Do the best we can for it. And again, it's just going to be a nice little cheap car for someone. Maybe your first car or whatever, just a learning. When you pass your test, you can bang this about a little bit or whatever. It's a really insurance is so low, this kind of car. So it's it is what it is, but I just can't get in there to move it about. I wish I could, because I took the door card off and everything now. So it is what it is. But I'll put that back, and then put the door card back on, and then it is ready to go to the paint shop on Monday. But obviously, at the minute, I've run out of time. The day's just flown past today. So, but at least I've got it to a point where now it can go to the paint shop. That's what I really wanted to do, and that's what's happened, and that's what we've done. So the headlight don't look that bad now. Look, you can still see it. It's still not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was when we first started this morning. But yeah, that is the end of today's video, guys. I'm going to leave it there. It is Friday, so have a great weekend. On Monday, I am going to show you a new project that I picked up today that I mentioned. Picked it up today. I'm going to show you Monday. We're going to have a look at it, see what the damage is all about, go all over the car. It is something that I've not done before. Another new, different car, different project to do. So, have a great weekend. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you on Monday, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. See you soon.